Is it smoking in there? Is it smoking in there?
You good, chill out.
Is it smoking in here? I'm good on this.
You know I love to do a lot of things, but my favorite thing to do is cooking. Welcome to Cooking with a P-Star. I can get it real hot and hard.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Hannah Marie, and I'm back with another episode of When I Got the Munchies. But I think I'm actually gonna change the name to Cooking with a P-Star because y'all all know I'm the P-Star here, so yeah. So as y'all know, I love cooking and I love traveling. And while I was traveling to Turks and Caicos over the last week, I come across jerk chicken and I fell in love with it. It was so good. So now you know what I'm about to do. We're gonna recreate. Y'all know we start off with the ingredients. Just make sure you wash your hands and wash all of the produce that I mentioned in the video. First thing first, the meat that we're gonna be using is chicken, jerk chicken. The pieces that you can use are either leg quarters, you can just use drums, you can use bread, you can use whatever type of chicken you want. I got leg quarters, and right now they've been soaking in water, white vinegar, and lime, and that cleans it. And now after this, I'm gonna rinse it off and clean it again. Now we're moving on to the ingredients. First thing, fresh ginger, garlic, thyme. These are habanero peppers, and you can either use these or Scotch bonnet peppers, but I couldn't find any Scotch bonnet peppers, so we're subbing it for habanero peppers. Green onion. Now pick this up because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to master the homemade marinade, but I am gonna try it and taste it to compare. But yeah, so you don't have to get this, it's optional. If you don't wanna make it homemade, just pick up a bottle of this. Same as this. I also got cumin. This is jerk seasoning, browning, soy sauce, what is this? Coconut milk, and then kidney red beans, onion, these pimento ball things, I'm not for sure. And then of course the chicken. First thing, we're gonna wash our hands and then wash our produce. So I'm gonna take about 2 stalks of green onion, wash it, of course. Ow! I burned my hand. Well, don't burn your hand with hot water. And then get about 6 or 7 habanero peppers. I got the multicolor pack because that's what I seen in the recipe that I watched. So that's what we're following. Now I got the ginger, and I'm going to try to cut the skin off, but I don't know why it's so freaking hard. We're gonna get it. Okay. Okay, we're getting some. So I have my ginger here. I finally got it. Now I'm about to cut the onion. I'll do about half of this onion because this is a pretty big onion. And I'm going to just chop it up a little bit. And all this is gonna go in the food processor or blender, whichever one you have. I have a blender, so it's gonna go in the blender. So you just wanna, and then down the middle. I do that to kind of help my blender so it's not like chunky and stuff, so yeah. Now we have to blend the stuff. So I'm gonna bring the blender over here, or actually I'm gonna bring the cup over here, and then assemble it, and then we'll blend it. Now that I have my blender, I'm gonna throw in my onion. We're gonna take this green pepper. So I have this green onion that I'm just chopping up into little squares. I'm gonna throw that in the blender. Then you wanna get about 5 or 6 garlic cloves, but I didn't feel like peeling garlic. So I just got the pre-peeled garlic, and I'm just gonna add really a handful because I like to do extra. You want to make sure you remove the tops off of these peppers, but you just want to add about 3 or 4, just depending on your tolerance to heat. I think my crew would be good with 3. So I'm just gonna do that. And then also you're gonna want about 5 things of thyme. So I'm gonna do about this much. Throw that in there. So I'm here with the brown sugar, and at first I wasn't gonna add it because I'm not typically into sugar. I honestly haven't had sugar in quite some time, but being that it's a certain recipe, I have to follow it, so I'm okay with being a little lenient. So I'm just gonna do 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Throw that in there. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of cumin. I'm gonna put about 8 of these pimento ball things. I've never even tried this, so I don't even know what it tastes like, but it must add some flavor to the. Must add some type of flavor to it. So we're gonna see. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of this browning sauce. Now I've never used this, so I'm kind of curious. I guess it makes the chicken dark, or your sauce dark, which makes your chicken dark. Because if you've seen jerk chicken or tried jerk chicken, you know that it's dark. It's some dark chicken. It looks burnt, but it's not, I promise you. I'm also gonna take some of this mild jerk seasoning. I'm gonna do about 1 teaspoon as well. And then once I have that, I'm gonna put it in the blender. But I feel like it needs some lime juice. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. So I may add, I may add a little bit of lime juice. Take that, throw my ginger in here before I forget. And I'm gonna get a little lime from my produce bowl. And I'm just gonna squeeze the lime like you would squeeze. Okay, gonna add a little bit of salt too before I press blend. Let's do. But while I do this, can you light me up real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. Perfect. And as always, this is for medical purposes only. The marinade is ready and it is dripping all out of my thing. So I'm gonna put this, now I have to taste it to see if it's on what it needs to be on or if I need to trash it. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I be making stuff and it don't be hitting. So we're gonna try. I'll tell you one thing, it is very hot, like very, very hot. I'm gonna try some of this though to see like how off I was because I don't know, I feel like it's missing something. So now the chicken is nice and soaked in that vinegar, lime, and water mixture. So now I'm just gonna wash it all off. And yes, I'm using gloves because I got my nails done and I'm not about to get them messed up. So don't judge me. So you gotta pour this nasty water out. Look at that. And y'all just be eating y'all chicken. So we're gonna get this, clean every little bit off. Gonna clean it off. And then we'll get it in the oven. So right now I'm just cleaning off the chicken. I'm cutting like excess skin off. Once they are clean, you wanna cut like 2 or 3 slits in the leg quarters, depending on what you have. And then I'm gonna put the marinade on it. Now I have my marinade and I'm just gonna pour it all over the chicken. Get every last bit, yes. Go up in there and scrape with your hands.
Get messy with it.
Get messy with it. Y'all know y'all be getting messy with other things. So you can get messy with this. And then I'm just gonna massage all this in. So I'm just individually massaging, getting in those cuts that I did. Putting all the marinade inside. I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna do that for 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I'm gonna be baking mine straight on the oven rack. And if you don't know what I mean, you're about to figure out. I'm gonna get a napkin and some olive oil and I'm going to line the sheet. Just trust the process. Now that I have my pan nice and oiled up, I'm gonna take my chicken and I'm just going to place it on the rack. And yes, it's going to drip. That's why you see the tin foil up under. And I'm also gonna put a pan of water. Ooh. So my chicken don't get dry. So it's looking good, but I'm very curious to see how it turns dark because it's not getting dark to me. But we'll see. And while we wait for this, we gonna smoke this. Kai, you gonna give me a dub lighter, bro? Come on. 1 second. Back to what I was saying. We're gonna be smoking this. Anyway.
So what you been up to lately?
Just grinding, making money.
Trying to make another baby?
Trying to make another baby. You know, take care of my baby that I already have. Just, yeah, simple stuff. But tonight is actually very special because I'm making a new video and I'm also shooting a new video tonight with someone new.
A girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Girl, duh. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're following all the links.
Okay.
Subscribe, comment, like, share. Get this around. Let me know what you guys want me to cook. I've been reading your comments. I appreciate and love all the support that I get from you guys. Keep it coming. Now it's time to make the rice because you need to side with the chicken. You can make rice, fries, plantains. You can really do whatever you want to, but I'm gonna be making the rice and beans mixture. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm flipping the chicken. I'm probably gonna be flipping it periodically, but until I get that dark brown look, it's not coming out of this oven. So to the pot, I added 4 cups of water. Now I'm gonna add 2 cups of coconut milk. Oh my goodness.
Downstairs.
This is my first time making jerk chicken. It's probably gonna be my last.
Downstairs. Emergency. There's smoke. Smoke alarm silenced. Downstairs.
You telling me I could have just did that this whole time?
Yeah, I don't know why you're over here doing all this extra. Okay, so yeah, 4 cups of water and 2 cups of coconut milk. And I'm going to add the red kidney beans. Now you can do this. This is just the lazy way. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the lazy way because I'm just now learning it. So I want to learn it first. Then when I get the grasp of it, then I can really go authentic. But we're just using the canned kidney beans and we're just gonna add them in. Make sure you get, look at that, all that in the bottom. Add a green onion, 1 of the Scotch or habanero peppers, and a little bit of salt to taste. I'm gonna let that come to a boil. And then when it does, I'm gonna add the washed rice. And yes, you need to be washing your rice. I'm pretty sure you know by now. That's how you do it. Okay, now that my water is boiling, I'm gonna add the 4 cups of washed rice. And then I'm gonna mix it, put the lid on it, and let it sit for about maybe 20 minutes. Look at that, look at it.
Ready, get ready!
Just press the button.
You go
There's smoke. There's smoke. Downstairs.
Is it smoking in there? Is it smoking in there?
You good, chill out.
Is it smoking in here? I'm good on this. I'm not trying to fucking finish that. Where's my tongs? I'm not doing that. We not doing it the way that I originally was doing it because it's just causing extremely too much smoke. I don't know why. Maybe y'all can tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Man, fire came out of that.
Yeah, I just had fire in my hands. Maybe the spices, the oil, I don't know. But I do know that I'm gonna finish the rest of this chicken off in this pan. I'm gonna just place my chicken like that. It's already got that nice brown crust anyway, so I'm glad most of the chicken did. At least.
Too hot for him, man. Your cooking's too hot.
Yeah, literally. But look at that. It got a nice brown crust.
Let me see it again.
So my rice is done. Should be looking like this. Now I'm going to plate it. I got some sauce over here. It's my little secret sauce. I can't even share the recipe. So we're gonna get some chicken. We're gonna get some rice. Put on this. So I'm gonna cut this avocado to give it a nice little presentation. This is a pretty big avocado. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Is it worth it? This is my first time making jerk chicken. Like I said, I went to Turks and Caicos and I got it and I fell in love with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Even though the house almost got caught on fire, but we're not even gonna talk about that. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to help a girl out. See you next time on Cooking with the P-Star.